Tanse everyone. Oki, bonjour, hello. Lovely to see everyone. Ani. I'm just really thankful and humbled for today. Thank you to everyone who made it out for the Sisters in Spirit March and Vigil. It was just such a beautiful event. We had incredible speakers and drummers and singers and just really wonderful people who were sharing their story, and I think that's so important because that's really what community is bringing people together to be able to support each other in a good way. And so I'm just really thankful and humbled to have been here and to have heard just the support that community has for each other, to hear some of the work that's being done to bring light to some of the murdered missing Indigenous women, girls, Two-Spirit people, and all their family members. And really the work that's being done on the ground, I think, is the most important part, because obviously there's not really much happening other than the lip service of, an inquiry, which, let me see the action. But other than that, we really haven't. But it's been the community that's really been stepping up. I see new allies, new faces every single time we do an event, and it's such a gift. It's such a beautiful gift, and so I'm very thankful and humbled for today and for many days moving forward. And so but I probably will keep this short and sweet today, and I'm going to share some women's songs today because I know a lot of people wanted to learn more women's songs, and so I'm definitely going to be sharing a lot more of those. And so to welcome everyone into the circle today, I just wanted to acknowledge the land upon which we stand, because of course if you don't know where you are, you don't know where you're going, and it's just a beautiful gift to live where I do, which is in Mohkinstsis, in Treaty 7 territory in Calgary. I honor the Blackfoot or the Nitsitapi of Siksika, Kaina, and Pagani. For this land, we had such incredible, strong Blackfoot women stepping up and, taking the lead and sharing their stories, their heartfelt hopes and dreams and hurt, and in such a beautiful and raw way. And I'm just so blessed and humbled and thankful to call some of them my sisters in spirit. And I honor the land that's been here for thousands of years, and I honor the people who have been the stewards of this land, who continue to be the stewards of this land and to share the teachings of this land in a good way. I honor the Beaver people, the Sarsidene of Tsutsuna, and I also honor the Stoney Nakoda of Morley, which includes Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Wesley First Nations. We're also walking in the footsteps of Métis Region 3, which is why I'm proudly wearing my Métis sash to act as that bridge between Indigenous and non-Indigenous culture. And it's important to acknowledge the land. It's important to acknowledge where you are. That connection and sense of place is so important. It's the connection to your family as well. What brought you here? What's your role in community, and how can we support the greater community? I think that's really truly what a land acknowledgement should be. It's great to hear the nations that you are part of, that you're occupying, but I think it's more than that. It's like, how can we do better for those nations? And so to welcome everyone in, I wanted to share the Cree Welcome Song. Traditionally, when we sing songs, we sing in rounds of 4, down to the 4 directions of the medicine wheel. But this song is a little different. We sing it in rounds of 3 to keep the circle open and welcoming so everyone completes the circle today. Because in a circle, we're all connected. There's no beginning, there's no end. No one is greater or less than anyone else in the circle, just like in the hoop of life. So it teaches us to honor each other for those differences. Because if we were all exactly the same, the world would be incredibly boring and nothing would ever get accomplished, and that would be terrible. And so Miasin honors bringing everyone into the circle. It honors all of our gifts, all of our talents, everyone's role that we play in community, because a community is a circle, it's a whole. It is from the Natahau family of Sturgeon Lake Cree Nation, and I'm always so thankful whenever I share songs or stories, and I always say where they came from. Just because it's important to honor the struggles that we have had to keep our teachings and our songs and our stories alive. And so the Natahau family has really kept so many stories alive and a lot of language, and I'm very thankful for that. And so Miasin, which doesn't just mean welcome, although it does welcome all of our ancestors. This is why I love to begin with it, because I feel like my ancestors come in and help guide me through the rest of the process. It also means beautiful. So I'm going to stand up and sing. Oops. Miasen, miasen, hasemina, hasemina, epetakoten, niwagomagan, hota, homa, kintaskino, miasen, miasen, hasemina, hasemina, epetakote, niwagomagan, hota, homa, kitaskino, miasen, miasen, hasemina, hasemina, epentakote, niwagomagan, hota, homa, kintaskino. Hi, and welcome to the circle today, everyone. And so, thank you so much again for joining me. So today, again, I'm going to share some women's songs, the same ones that I shared today at the march, because it's just a gift to be able to share those songs in a good way. So the first song I'd like to share, I learned it as the Mother Song. And I learned it from my friend Lacey, who is from Sault Ste. Marie. She's an Anishinaabe. We did a song exchange, so I taught her which song did I teach her? I taught her the healing song, and then she taught me the mother song. And so in it, it's the mother calling out. You can hear that mother calling out and the child calling back. And I think as parents, we always want to protect our children. We want to always keep them safe. And unfortunately, that that ability to protect our children, that ability to raise our children was taken away from us as Indigenous people. With the residential school, our children were torn away from us, and not only did we not get to mother our children or parent our children, but those children didn't learn how to be parents, which caused a lot of intergenerational trauma. And for many, many generations to come. I'm really thankful that in my family I was able to break that cycle of abuse with my own children, and so they've only ever experienced unconditional love, and to be proud of who they are, and to really shine, and be proud of who they are as Indigenous people. And so I'm very, very thankful. But in this song, you can hear that mother calling out and the child calling back, and it reminds us of what we've gone through with the residential school, with the 60s scoop, with residential school 2.0, which is the foster care system. But to really recognize that anguish, but also that sense of hope and that sense of connection, because that love never dissipates, it never disappears. Even though we might be far, our heart is still in the right place. And so this is the Mother Song. Some people might know it as the Wildflower Song as well, because I believe it's on YouTube now as the Wildflower Song. And this is, a friend of mine's like, hey, do you know this song? And I was like, oh, yeah, that's the Mother Song. But yeah, so you can probably find it as a Wildflower Song now, I'm guessing, on YouTube, but I might do a little bit of a different version. Again, not right or wrong, just different. And so this is the Mother Song, or Wildflower Song. We are, hey, I, we are, hey, I, we are, hey, I, we are, hey, I, Anishinaabe song, and so I'm very, very thankful to have learned it. So the next song I'm going to share with you is from Joan Henry, and she is a Arapaho Cherokee, and it is also on YouTube, so definitely look her up. She is amazing. This song is called the Women's Honor Song. So it honors that heartbeat of Mother Earth. It honors that pulse that's within us for, motherhood. It honors matriarchy. It honors our grandmothers, our great-grandmothers, our great-great-grandmothers, our mothers, our aunties, and all of our feminine energy within each and every one of us. And so, yeah, this is the Women's Honor Song. And again, my throat's a little sore. Maybe you can hear a little bit of the rasp. Now I sound a little sexy like Kathleen Turner. But this is on again. Hanageya, wehawiya, wehano wehawiya, wehawiya, hawiya, Hanageya, wehawiya, wehano wehawiya, wehawiya, hawiya, Win away, no way, win away, we are. Win away, no way, we oh hey we are. We high, we high, we high, we are. Hanageya, we how we are. We hana way, we how we are, we are, we are, we are. We no way, no way, we no way, we are. We no way, no way, we oh hey we are. We high, we high, we high, we are. Hanageya, we how we are. We hana way, we how we are, we are, we are. We no way, no way, we no way, we are. We no way, no way, we oh hey we are. We high, we high, we high, we are. Hanageya, we how we are. We hana way, we how we are, we are, we are. We no way, no way, we no way, we are. We no way, no way, we oh hey we are. We high, we high, we high, we are. Hanageya, we how we are. We hana way, we how we are, we are, we are, we are. We no way, no way, we no way, we are. We no way, no way, we oh hey we are. We high, we high, we high, we are. Hanageya, we how we are. We hana way, we how we are, we are, we are, we are. Hanageya, we how we are. We hana way, we how we are, we are, we are, we are. We are. Awesome. So the next one, this is the Strong Woman song, and it is Oji Cree. It honors our beautiful Mother Earth, which is Turtle Island. When we look at a turtle's back, it has 13 bumps to represent the 13 moons in a year, and then 28 ridges on the outside to represent the 28 days in a moon cycle, which is represented within our own selves as women, but also within the cycle of the moon. Grandmother Moon controls the tides, pushes the tides in and out, so it's all life, because water is life. And so, yeah, this song is such a powerful song. When I sing it, of course, with the heartbeat, because that is a women's beat. It's an honor beat. It's a healing beat. And I like to step it up just a little bit every time, because to me, that's when women come together, when two spirit people come together, and when we come together as community, we can rise above any challenge. And so, yeah, this is the Strong Woman song. So I'm going to share another women's song, and then I'm going to share a traveling song, and then I'm going to cut it short because I need to rest my voice. I've got a big day teaching a lot of kids tomorrow, and we're going to get really loud because there's a lot of kids. So I'm just really thankful and humbled to have been here, and to be able to share in a good way. But this song is called it's a Women's Warrior Song. It is a West Coast song, a Salish song, and I'm very thankful for this song being kind of passed forward into kind of that public realm so that we could share it with community. It's really become that anthem for murdered and missing Indigenous women, girls, and two-spirit people, and all of our families, really, because it shows when we come together, that's truly the warrior spirit, when we stand up for each other, when we stand up for what's right, when we, defend our community, by just raising our voices in a good way, by, elevating the voices of the voiceless. I think that's so important, by showing compassion, and for community and for different families in our communities. I think that's so vital and it's so important. And so, yeah, this is the Women's Warrior Song. Yakio, hey, hey, Yakio. Okay, apparently that's not the second to last song. So I'm gonna share the Raven song. So the Raven song popped in my head and it was like, sing me, sing me. So I always trust when creators like, you need to share this. And so the Raven song is Cree as well as Cherokee. So as my cousin Damien, who passed the song on to me, called it, it's Cherokee. So the Raven teaches us how to be humble, not to take ourselves too seriously, or else we could get burned. And in the story, the Raven, well, to prove that he was the best and better than everybody else after making everyone feel bad, the bear plays a trick on him to fly into the sun to prove that he's the best. And of course, no animal can catch the sun. And so he falls out of the sky, singes all of his feathers, and as he's walking back to the bear, well, hopping back to the bear, he passes all of the animals and critters and everyone that he said that he was better than, and he watched as they did what made them amazing. And he realized that he wasn't greater or less than anyone else. He felt very unspecial. And so when he got to the bear, he apologized, and the bear explained that he was special because he learned humility, and he learned it through a joke. And so, of course, the Raven's like, oh, I'm going to play jokes on everyone else. And so he got his voice, from that point on, because it sounds like laughter. He became the trickster in many of our stories, but even to this day, there's a little shimmer of rainbow in a raven's feather to remind him to stay humble. And so that's kind of the abridged version. There's a longer version with a lot more animation, but that's a shorter version. And so in the song, we'll sing it 3 times, or 4 times, but the third time you're going to hear woo as the raven falls out of the sky at the end of the verse. And then we're going to get higher with the last verse. There's 3 parts, a part that we sing all together, a part where we let out our happy sound, and then a part where it's just a call and response. And so that'll be fun. Please follow along, and if you can, sing along at home. learned his lesson, so we're going to get a little bit higher. Here we go. Yeah, went away, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. 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 Now I'm going to share the traveling song, because I'm definitely going to cut it short today. It's been a very, very long day in the sunshine, so I'm a little tired. But it was a beautiful day. I don't think we could have prayed for better weather, so... Or maybe we did pray for good weather. I was like, joking with the elder, I'm like, oh, good job ordering the weather today. She's like, oh yeah, no problem. So, this is the traveling song. I learned it from my elder, Sharon Prue Turner. And then after I'd lost her, it came back, and I'm very thankful to Ashley and Yolanda for bringing that path back to me. And so it teaches us that everything happens for a reason. Our path always unfolds the way it's meant to, and so we can choose to, travel the hard road or the easy road. We can keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again, or we can choose the gentler path. So it teaches us to be gentle with ourselves and to know that all paths lead home, and home is where we create it, where we make it. It can be our friends that we take on as family. It can be repairing our family connections. It could be the path, that we forge ahead every moment. It teaches us that it's not the destination that we're looking for, but it's the path that we tread along the way. And so, yeah, this is the traveling song. May all your roads be gentle and kind and filled with compassion, love, and happiness and joy. And healing. There's a few people that couldn't make it today because they're not well, and so I'm sending healing to all of those people. So this is the Cree healing song. Or wait, no, not healing song. The traveling song. It's been a day. Miigwech, Marcy, thank you so much for joining me today. Hey, and Blackfoot. And I will see you next week. Thank you so much. May you have a beautiful, gentle journey ahead. Have a happy Turkey Day. Thanksgiving in Canada is different than Thanksgiving in the States, and I think that's really important to remember. So instead of focusing on a genocide aspect, I think we need to focus on bringing together community and family and supporting those people who need that connection to family and opening up our homes and our dinners and our lives to those less fortunate and those who need our love and compassion and appreciation and healing at this time. And so, hi everyone, Miigwech. I will see you next week, Marcy, and have a beautiful week ahead. Bye.